All right, I got your drawing open, so let's take a look at it. Let me look at this profile first. All right, so I can see a 10 here. I'm also going to change this before I get going, your profile properties. I am going to take off the, well, I'll leave it for right now. I was looking for something different, but anyway. Okay, so here's our profile, right? First thing looks good. You're greater than 0.4, 0.4. Bring this one up a bit to get it to be at least 0.4. Okay, so I would just raise this one up and make sure if it's a tie-in that it's greater than whatever you tie it into. So this is station 10. So station 10 is right here coming down, right? Okay, so it's coming down and we have our structure right here. That's a manhole. And then we have 13 and we have these structures, right? So these are all draining this way. So I'm gonna look at 26 down. So here is 26. So everything technically should be flowing this direction. This teeter-tottering is not correct. So what we'll end up doing is taking the structure. Here's what I mean. We've got at structure at 26. Let's take a look. At 26, you've got multiple ones coming in. So if I look at that manhole, that's 71 and 55, 71, 42, going 18 to 19. That's fine because it's sloping down. That's good. This one is structure 20 going to 19. You've actually got them reversed. So technically, this would need to attach here, and this one would attach here. So no big deal, okay? So now it's going 20 to 19. So 71, 42, that's fine. Now the next one, this one is 63. That's why you've got that big old drop, all right? So I've got 71, 42, 71, 29. So this one has to start at 71.29, 71.29. And look at it, it goes 18 to 26, that's fine. Now, you do the math and you say, okay, it's 71. I'm not doing the math of the actual slopes, and that's fine. So this one here is gonna be 71, and it's going to be 70, I'm just making up numbers so they progress smaller, 70.9. Well, that's going to be more than that though. It's got to be at least 0.29. So I'm going to do halves, whatever it is. Okay. So that one's pretty long, so I'm going to make that a 70. That's good. All right. So this one coming out is going to be a 70, and it's going from 24 to 25. So that one's going the wrong direction. So I'm going to bring it down to here. And I'm going to bring this one to here. So that one should be, start is 70, end is 69, okay? And then on this one, it's going to be 23, so that's reversed. I'm not gonna worry about the 0.25% slope, the 0.25. So we said this one was 69. So this one starts at 69 and ends at 68.5. Okay. We'll do 68.7 because that just, oops, too many decimals. 68.7. All right, 68.9. And then this one is going from 23 to 37. That's fine. And we said this one was 68.9. And this one is 68.5. Okay, and then this one here is going to be making sure it's going from structure 37 to 38. That's good. 68.5 to 68. Good enough. 0.24. Let's go 67.9. 9. That's good. And we're set there. Now, this is on this one here, and now I have it set going down. Oops, I've got something whacked. So this is structure. This is at station 21 between them. $25. Okay, so that one's going the wrong direction. Whoops. So this is flowing downhill into that pond. Okay. So that downstream is 71. 71, so I should be set now. Let's take a look at it. Looks good. All right, now to get these structures not to be so deep, then what you're going to do is, like I said, you're going to click on the structure, right click, structure properties, parts properties. Now the depth, look at the elevation, and now see how it says sump 8, and then change that back to depth and make it 0.1. Apply and OK. Now, when I come up here and look at it, it's set. So I'll show you how to do it one more time. So I'm going to click on the structure, make sure that everything's flowing the right direction. Like if I looked at this one, structure 46 better be going to 26. 46 looks good. So now when I click on this structure, I go structure properties, I'm right clicking, and I'm going to change the depth to elevation. Okay, now it's got the proper, and then, and then I'm going to go to depth and go 0.1. Apply and OK. That's the one on one side of the street. Okay, you've also got the structures, you got the structures based on the red line, which they should actually be based on your blue line. All right, so that tells me we've got them attached to the wrong surface, okay? So, surface properties, street B. Okay, so that tells me the corridor is attached to the wrong one because the information is correct that you've got. So in your corridors on street B, when I click on it, you've got the vertical. When I click on street B, you've got the vertical attached to that. It should be layout 3. Okay. And then I'm going to close that out. Okay, that should be fine. Now when I go up here, fingers crossed, it's attached not to the right one. Let's rebuild this. Okay, that one's attached directly to it. Let me try doing it here, structure properties, and see what it's attached to. That is attached to street A. Is that street A or street B? Street A. That's part of the problem. Okay, I attached it to street B. So street A, let's take a look at street A. Street A is attached to the wrong one. Okay, close that out, and then rebuild. There we go. There we go. That's better. My guess is yours is attached to, let's take a look at your alley. Yeah, all of them are attached to the wrong ones. Okay, and then street C. Street C's got it right. All right. Okay, so that is what you need to do. Okay. Typically, they're a little bit deeper than this. That's at 20 something. Let's take a look at that structure. Usually your first structures are about 5 feet below grade. I am not going to have you change that, so don't worry about it. Okay, that's why it's being buried. This is 71. So this should be 71, and this should be 71.2, let's say. Okay, and the reason that these structures are looking is because that one was controlling it. Structure and properties, elevation, now it should have a better elevation, and then depth. 0.1, apply and okay. Same with this one, structure properties, elevation, depth, 0.1. Apply and okay. All right, so now if I look at that, not too bad. I didn't fix any of the other ones, just FYI. Now, like I said, usually there's more cover over your pipe than just that minimal foot, but what you could do is you could go through all of the pipes like I just did, and you can change these instead of it, go ahead and just say, instead of it being starting at 71.29, change to 68.29, okay? And then that would be 68. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and stop here. If you've got any more questions, I'm gonna sign off for the night, but send me a message if you've got any more questions, all right? I'll talk to you later, bye.